Hey, what's good? It's Youngin Chriso. I'm in the spot right now with the Monroe bros. We about to kill it in the booth.
Look, I'm a man, I'm time to show what I stand for. I'm in demand, but shopping gotta expand more. Never satisfied, I can never be complacent. Rapping changed my life, I'm working on the day shift. Really chasing, going fast, speed racing, risk taking. Took a shot, hope I make it. Ain't going broke no more, that's on my daughter. And I tie your mama up and work just to support her. And all my life, all I know was to fight to succeed. Gonna be alright, do the song, just stay right next to me.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. What's up? You're now tuned in to episode 2 with the Monroe Bros. We in the spot. My name Heem.
It's your boy King Poppy, you already know.
For sure.
We also got Tay back there holding the camera down. Without him, we couldn't make this shit happen, you already know.
Yes, sir.
And we also, before we get to that, man, we also want to sponsor, well, not necessarily sponsor, but shout out So Refreshing, man. They got like one of the best lemonades, man.
sure.
You can catch them right here.
You see mine's back home.
1005 West Bush Boulevard at John's Gourmet downstairs, man. They got different flavors.
Yeah, they like that.
Chris say they like that, so they like that. You feel me?
For sure.
So definitely check them out whenever you get a chance. We'll tag them down on the bottom for sure.
So yeah, so we got a special guest in the building, man, as y'all can see. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead and introduce yourself to him.
What's good, everybody? It's Youngin Chriso from Tampa, Florida. Producer, platinum producer. Love the city. Love music. All that.
For sure.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, so for the people who don't know you, you know what I'm saying, can you let them know who you are and what you do?
All right, so pretty much, like I said, I was born and raised in Tampa, Florida. Started doing music early, playing the keyboard, drums. Thanks to, mama, grandma, taking me to church, gravitated to music, pops too, everybody that played a part in that. My grandma, she had a keyboard right in the house. Like, we stayed in Perkins Village. She had a big keyboard in the living room. I'd get on that, beat on the keyboard, flip the pops over, pans over. Even in daycare, they used to call my mama like, he's a good kid, but he just be flipping everything over, beating on everything, all the toys. And so, music has been in me since legit. So, as I grew older, I just kept it with me. And now I'm able to make money off of it. So that's a blessing. So
Definitely.
Really it's a music lifestyle, man. It ain't really too much else going on.
Right.
Sure.
Yes, sir.
I had did my little sneaks, you know what I'm saying? I seen on your little channel, you know what I'm saying, you rapping and you producing. So,
right.
You know what I'm saying, let the people know like how that came about, like with the rapping. And you still rapping?
So right now I'm not rapping no more. And, I don't know if it's just a moment, but I know for now I'm just really locked in on that. Around last year, November, things just got real crazy with the producing. It got real busy. So it was a natural thing. It wasn't forced. Ain't nobody tell me oh, you should start rapping. It was really a me decision. So
Right.
I just decided to fall back from it just to focus on producing more. But rapping definitely was something that I just love to do, therapeutic. Even when I was producing for working on raw wave stuff for the Kodak situation,
Right.
I still was rapping on the side just because that was therapeutic for me.
Sure. And speaking of those situations, how those situations came across, how you end up, coming across, the yak and the raw way, how that came apart.
All right, so 2018, really it started 2017. I was making keyboard videos and rap videos, but I'm gonna be real with y'all, my keyboard videos was doing way better. I just be playing songs, and I came up with a little strategy, instead of me playing like a Drake song or a Future song, I play some Major Nine or some Kid Omar, somebody who kind of in reach still.
Yeah.
At the time, them boys, they way bigger now, but at the time they still was rising. So, and I'll even play Buck Sosa songs in the city, just all that. So, Ripper on the beat, he a popular producer out there in Miami. He noticed me through that, and he just linked up, and we started making beats together. He reached out to me, we tapped in for a minute. So through that situation, I was able to get the Kodak placement, the raw wave placement, just by connecting with the right producer.
Yeah.
So really, like I said, I was just doing my thing, and my strategy was to let them folks see me.
For sure.
You feel me? I wasn't finna I don't got no problem with reaching out, but I feel like if you doing your thing,
Yeah.
people will come to you.
Yeah, for sure.
Right,
You know what I'm saying?
Definitely.
People will come to you. So that's how that situation came about. And from there, it's just been like a domino effect. Like through him, I met DJ Swift, and Swift was already from the city. So
For sure.
you know Swift, and then Mook got the keys jumping. Blackberry, like all them boys.
Yeah, shout out all them boys.
Yeah, all them boys.
All them boys.
Jit-
'Cause
Jit
them boys
Fade,
doing their thing. All them boys.
K
definitely.
Hendrix, all them boys. Yeah,
Definitely got the city loud, making noise right now.
super
definitely.
loud.
For
Yes,
sure.
sir.
So if you weren't in the music industry, what career path you would have chosen?
I ain't gonna cap. I wanted to play sports as a jit, but I had surgery on my feet, so even though I was good, like, you know what I'm saying, at football, you know, I balled a little bit too on the court, like, it was never something that could, like, I could be consistent in because, like, I go through, like, foot pains and I would have to take therapy, so that's why, like,
Right.
and of course, like, to me, I was way better at the music because that's what I was, like,
Yeah.
born to do, so it probably would have been that. And then, like, I had my little moments, you know. I think at one point, I wanted to, like, you know, like, dance, too. Like, you know, just, like, the cranking and all that stuff.
Right.
But, you know,
You got to it though.
I did, you know what I'm saying? It was really like a middle school thing. Like, everybody was doing it.
Yeah,
everybody
doing it in middle
was
school.
cranking, jerking, all that stuff. So, I mean, that was a phase. But really, like, through everything, like, through all the phases I had, music was always the one that, like, stuck with me the most.
For sure.
Yeah, for sure, man.
For sure. Shit, what inspires you the most, like, for the people, you know what I'm saying, just in general?
Man, I ain't gonna cap. Like, even though I got, like, musicians in my life, R.I.P. My big bro Carlos, he one of the ones who, like, showed me a lot of stuff on the keyboard. And then my uncle Jacob, he got me right too. My pops, even though, like, they all played a part, and, like, of course, like, different people who I seen doing their thing too, I kind of gravitated to self-motivation because when you in your darkest places and it's just you, you know, you got those folks that's there and you got those folks you can see for motivation, but sometimes you ain't gonna have them, so you gotta find that strength.
Only you can make that shit happen.
That's what I'm
you know
saying. So, yeah, you gotta find that strength from within. So, I found myself, like, really being self-motivated a lot.
Right.
Yeah, really. Yeah,
Nah,
so,
real shit. That's what got me going. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Gotta be self-motivated. You can have a lot of people, like,
mhm.
you know, tell you different things, tell you how to get money, or just tell you, hey, you know, positive shit. But at the same time, like, we grown men.
For
You know
sure.
what I'm saying? Ain't nobody gonna hold our hand. And, you know what I'm saying? That's the
man.
way a bitch can just tell you what they can tell you. You can just
Sure.
run from it and do what you gotta do
Yeah.
to make shit happen.
Especially
you
now,
can do it. Yeah, definitely.
like you said, now we grown. Like, you know, when you was a kid, it was kind of different, but now it's a whole nother different ball game. Like,
Right.
ain't nobody obligated to.
Yeah, it's up to you.
Yeah, it's up to you, man.
For sure.
For real, it's just-
If you could produce with any artist, I know you already did a couple with Udo. If anyone you could choose, who would it be?
I ain't gonna cap, man. I want to
Locally that you
Locally.
haven't worked with,
Okay.
and mainstream.
Right.
Okay, so locally, man, it's crazy. I don't work with just about everybody locally. Not everybody, but I'm trying to think. Like, I know I ain't got. I supposed to got one with Tebe Bay in the cut right now,
Yeah.
but it ain't out yet. So I say him. Me and Buck, we got something in the cut, but it ain't out yet. So I say him. Really, I think really them two out of like all like the heavy hitters in town.
Right.
Yeah.
But besides that, you know, you got K Roof, she doing her thing. I like to work with her more. We got some stuff in the cut too. See, I be
Yeah, I like that.
So
Respect.
And if there's anybody out there, you know, that he doesn't know about, you know what I'm saying, definitely reach out to him.
yeah.
We'll definitely get to more later about how
Yeah.
y'all can reach out with him, but definitely link up with Chris, man. He's definitely making shit happen, and I'm pretty sure he got some affordable prices for you.
Yes, sir, love.
So you definitely better take advantage of that shit, cause
So,
not just don't get mad when he reaches peak and then prices go up. Don't be like, oh, he changed. Nah. Y'all should have spent that change.
Play.
Yeah, change.
That's
You
what
feel
it
me?
was.
Especially now, when everybody got the 1400.
Say
You better spend.
say that.
For sure.
So out the main, like for the big artists, who would you like to work with?
Definitely Jersey, man.
Drake.
For sure, man. The Jersey place, man. I feel like I want to be in the studio with him, like on the keyboard, and really show that, man. Like, hey, like I'm gonna get you right, bro. Like,
Yeah, that's crazy. Cause on episode 1 we had interview. Trigger Dro. He said he'll want to do music with him. You know
See,
what I'm
man,
saying?
Jersey, that's the GOAT, man.
That's
Like,
right.
people, you know, like, besides all the little stuff they be saying, like that man, you know, he's come on, that's
Yeah,
Drake,
real
man.
shit. Real
For
shit.
sure.
Literally, Drake made a lot of niggas.
Yeah, no cap.
We ain't gonna say no names who
Yeah,
he
we ain't
made,
gonna
but
do
Drake
that.
made a lot of niggas. You
No
feel me?
cap.
No cap,
No
and
cap,
he made
man.
them superstars.
I say-
not saying they didn't have superstar potential in the beginning.
I ain't gonna cap. I really feel like him and Gucci, man, like them boys really like did like put like a lot of people on. Like it's a couple more other people, but
Yeah.
if we think about like some of the main people,
Yeah.
definitely Gucci, man, and Drake for sure. In my opinion, you feel me? So
Yeah, definitely.
Yes, sir. Let's move some stuff off the table though, cause we finna get on this dice game,
oh yeah,
man.
yeah, let's do
We
it.
finna get on this dice game, man. We finna play this dice game 3 rounds. You know what I'm saying? So you gonna roll it. I'm gonna read it,
Alright,
and we're gonna see what it is.
gotta do it like how they do it in the
Yeah.
Alright. That was a good roll. I ain't expecting
That's
that.
true. Is it true that you feel that you the hardest producer in the city?
Ooh, you know what's crazy? I actually do. You supposed to feel
Yeah,
like
you
that.
have to,
You
for
supposed
sure.
to feel like that. But,
sure.
but besides that, you know, I show love, but them boys know what's up with me. You know what I'm saying?
For sure. And then another thing real quick, and if you don't feel like you the best at what you do,
Yeah, you shouldn't even do
you
it.
lack of confidence.
Yeah, you shouldn't even do
That's something you need to figure out in the mirror
Yeah,
before
but
you even try to like step on the scene
Hey.
and try to do anything.
yeah, I love them boys, but they know what's up with me when
Yeah.
it comes to this.
Yeah, Chris coming. Chris up next.
So,
For
No
sure.
cap, man.
Okay.
So we got 3 rolls.
Yeah, second
Okay,
roll.
man.
that's a dare.
Alright.
This one is rap or sing
Ooh,
one of your old songs.
man. Oh man. Can I just do the hook?
Oh yeah, the little hook. Yeah.
I gotta think about which one.
Okay, cause I done seen you. Yeah, remix Keisha Cole.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, cover song.
Yes, sir.
That a
Yeah.
lot of
Man,
people
that-
don't know about.
Man, y'all did some research.
Yes,
man.
sir. I was looking for sure.
Let me see. I guess man, what's one hook that I like? Oh, I like that. When I get in my zone, don't hit on my phone, just leave me alone. You know what I'm saying? They want to see me break, but that can't happen because I'm too strong.
Okay.
What's the point of me trying to do right if I'm always wrong?
Okay.
If that's how you been feeling, then why it took so long?
Okay.
What's the point of me trying this? You know?
Okay.
You know
Yeah, I
what I'm
heard that
saying?
bit too. I heard that bit too. Yes, sir.
Okay.
I don't even listen to my music no more.
Yeah, I heard. I was scrolling through for sure.
For sure.
All right, go ahead and roll your last roll.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
You getting straight dares and
Oh,
truth.
man.
Okay, this one is showing an embarrassing photo on your phone.
Ooh. I got it.
Yeah.
I done came up here. I got
Yeah.
it.
Yeah, I'm saying.
You know what I'm saying?
Let me see embarrassed.
Go on scrolling. I don't want to see that. Let me scoot on.
Nice, steady.
You know what I'm saying?
Hold on, let me see.
I'm gonna let you pick which one.
Man, embarrassing. This got to be something I ain't never like only the fam.
Right. You ain't put on the Instagram or that.
Man, really, you know what's funny? If I really want to see something embarrassing, all I got to do is go on my mama's Facebook.
Oh.
She put it on.
She don't even care, man. She be asking me, but I told her, like, don't even ask me no more, because I know you gonna do it anyway. So let me just go on her Facebook, matter of fact.
That's what the mama be
That's
doing.
the
now.
best place to go. I'm thinking it's my gallery.
Got all the old pictures.
It's her Facebook.
Yeah, got all the old
I'm
pictures for
telling you,
sure.
man. And it's recent, because my birthday was on the 8th, and she
Oh, yeah,
posted.
man, happy belated.
Appreciate that. Man, you know,
How old you turn?
23.
Okay.
Young nigga.
23.
Young nigga, yeah.
Young nigga, for sure. I thought you was older than
For
me.
sure, man.
Young
That's,
bull,
that's
man.
I guess that's.
Hey, show it to the camera. Show it to the camera.
We had like a little pajama night thing, you know what I'm saying? Just you
So
know,
that one
just showing mama love. That's it, you
Yeah,
know.
for sure.
And she was like, "Can I post this?" At first I was like, "No," but then I was like, "Just go ahead."
Yeah.
I don't even care, you mama. Go ahead.
Yeah, mama.
We bring everything back to the table.
For sure.
For sure.
Move everything
Yes, sir.
back.
I got straight truth in there, man.
Mhm.
So, where you see yourself in the next 5 years?
I definitely want a record label. I wanna go ahead and handle that this year though, like at least before the year end. Want to get a record label, sign a couple
Your
artists.
own?
Yeah, my
Your own,
own.
for
Yeah.
sure.
Get sign a couple artists maybe. Definitely producers. I think I'll start with the producers because I'ma sign myself first. That's the plan.
Yeah.
And then I might sign like another producer since I'm still like in the process of doing that.
Mm-hmm.
And just like, you know, that'll be like some help for me because, man, I get hit up for beats every day. It's not even no exaggeration. Like at first, like I want to say the middle of last year, I was telling like my girl, like different people, I was like, it'd be like every other day or like every week at least.
Yeah.
But now it's every day.
Every day.
Literally,
Every day.
I wake up and
Consistent. But what got you there?
definitely going platinum. When I went platinum and I posted that, it was over.
Oh.
Like I think it did like 700 comments. It went crazy, man. My DMs was going crazy that day. Ever since then, it's been up there.
So you also do you produce for a lot of out of towners.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
for sure. I'm locked in right now with Loose Cannon Takeoff. He from the old
Okay.
Jimbo World.
Okay.
St. Pete.
I
Out of town a lot. It's another one from St. Pete. Maya the boss. She on the come up. Yeah, she on the come up. She doing her thing. She be in the city a lot too. Really, a lot of out of town people. Really, there's so many I can't even think of all of them. I mean, really Tampa though. Tampa is my stomping grounds though.
Sure.
I feel like for sure. Like
Definitely.
even with how Struggle Out the Trenches did like for like a song in the city like
that was a big song. That was a hit. Shout out to Oso and them boys, man.
And I think that kind of like definitely shout out to them boys. I think that kind of like cause I know some people probably thinking like anybody like if you produce for like Kodak it'll do good, but to produce a song for somebody who just got out and was still like learning, you feel me, like
real shit.
And I told him straight up, I was like, hey, this on me. Let's make something shake. And I didn't even know he was gonna throw ragu on it.
Yeah,
And
that made that shit happen.
Yeah, man, it all came
Slid on
together.
that.
That boy, that's a hit. That's gonna. I think that's gonna forever be a hit in the city. No cap.
In the city especially.
Real shit. That's gonna be a hit in the city.
Real.
Definitely. Just listen to that bit earlier.
Yeah, man.
real shit.
I hear that every day.
Yeah,
And I don't
real
even gotta
shit.
play it. Should
What?
be cars and stuff.
Real
Especially
shit.
on the D's, bro. You go on the
Yeah.
D's, you gonna hear it.
Yeah, but how life was growing up for you?
Life went too rough. I moved out the hood early. Like I said, we stayed in Parker's Village for a minute.
Mhm.
My grandma, she passed away when I was 4, so after that, my mama, you know, it was just my uncles left. Like my granddaddy, he from the island, so he was back and forth. So really, my mama, like, you know, she didn't wanna just be her and the boys and they homeboys. You know, they'll be coming through doing what they do. You know, the house was like the trap at a certain point probably. So,
Sure.
you know, my mama, she got married. My pops, my real pops, you know, he from Texas. He didn't raise me, but I was blessed with a father who raised me as well. And I still got a connection with my pops. Like, he do music too.
Yeah.
Both of them do music. So, you know, I got the best of both worlds with that. So,
Sure.
like I said, we moved out the hood. And then my dad who raised me and my mama, we both, you know what I'm saying, they both grew up in the hood. So, they try to make sure that we ain't never have to see that. So,
Same shit we trying to do for ours.
for real. So,
sure.
so I commend them on that because
Yeah.
even though, like, you know what I'm saying, we ain't grow up no suckers and nothing like
Yeah,
that. But
and it's crazy because like back. Well,
Mhm.
I'm a little older than you. You know what I'm saying?
Yes,
I'm
sir.
28, so like
For sure.
my time growing up, like people like that was the niggas who was the lames, the niggas who get talked about because their parents had something going on. You feel
Yeah.
me? Like me and my brother, we weren't fortunate, but
Yeah.
like, you know, we wish. You know what I'm saying?
Of
We
course.
wish we was able. You know what I'm saying?
Of course,
Like,
bro.
but you know. Everybody has situations in life. Like our parents had their own
Right.
situation like that. That's why they wasn't able. But it's up to us
Right.
to be able for our kids.
and
you
it's
know what I'm saying?
and it still was good because, you know, I went to, like, you know, certain schools, you know, where it was thugged up, like the schools I went to. But, you know, I was able to get like all sides of the fences. Like, it wasn't just like straight, like just the trenches and that's it.
for sure.
Like, you know, I got to see like every angle.
That's the only way
I
you
feel
grow.
like,
That's
yeah.
the only way you grow. If you only see the trenches, you gonna be stuck. in
That's
the
what I'm
trenches,
saying,
you
yeah.
feel me?
And then, you know, I had like family members, homeboys, you know, we all got people that's doing what they do. Even if you're not, you know, you can be around that sometimes so you can,
Yeah.
you know, experience like little situations. So, but I definitely think, like, I'm thankful, like, through everything, I stayed straight. You know, I always kept that focus. You feel me? Like, I ain't never been in like no too crazy situations. You know, I ain't gonna sit up here and act like I'm an angel, but
Yeah.
you feel me? Like, I definitely, that guidance, you know, it helped. Like, looking back on it,
You learn.
yeah, you
learn.
feel me? Yeah, you
Gotta
gotta
learn.
learn. For For sure.
You feel me?
That's the only way you gonna win. You gotta
You know
learn
what
from
I'm saying?
everybody.
Especially like us, you know what I'm saying, being young teenagers, like we
In
have in Tampa definitely we have older people telling us shit,
Man.
but us being hard headed,
Yeah.
roll into that shit, we actually gotta like live and learn, go through some shit, experience shit,
Yeah.
and like damn, you know what I'm saying?
And then like even like with me like cause like I'm saying like we built that up like my parents like when we first got our house, it was, you know, it wasn't like the best, like it was like a little apartment complex thing, like a two complex. I don't know. Yeah. So I was going to like little rec centers and stuff, but like my little brothers, like, you know, they different from me. They're a little bit more like, I ain't gonna say suburban, but they definitely like a little more like guarded than I was. Like I had to do what I had to do.
Brothers.
Yeah, my little brother.
Yeah,
you know, I had to walk to school. Like I used to walk like far, like walk past like drug dealers and different things sometimes. So, you know, and then like I said, I was going to the rec center by myself, so I was fighting every day just for being new. Different things, like even in certain schools, like so, you know, my little brothers, they go to school together, so they, you know,
have that.
I ain't, man.
Nah, definitely.
I'm telling you.
So, out of all the artists that you worked with, like personally, like locally, what was your favorite artist you worked with, like as far as like energy wise, and you know what I'm saying?
Okay, I ain't gonna lie, I got two answers for that, cause I ain't worked with dude, but just being around him and seeing how his vibe is. Buck Sosa definitely one of the coolest artists out here, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? I ain't say the coolest, but he's one of the coolest. As far as like his vibe, like he come off like on some like big cousin, big brother like type.
Right.
Yeah.
But I say like actually like work with and been in the studio with, definitely Road Boy. That's my little bro. LA to go. Like I done been in the studio with these boys, so whenever I'm with them, it's always love, and that's just what it is.
For sure.
Shout them boys out
For real, they going crazy. LA, that boy different.
Yeah, he different. For sure. What's on your thoughts? Like, I mean, not that question. If you could change anything in the industry, like what would you change? Like what would you do?
I definitely try to like just make more platforms for like female rappers. I feel like sometimes they get overshined just because it's a male dominant industry, and it's a lot of hard female rappers. Like I said, like even out here alone, K. Roof, Priceless Scott, like you got some girls that can snap Tria G, like, and they be snapping.
Right.
Yeah, females on. Yeah.
I definitely like try to just like present like more platforms for like just them, like specifically, cause like I said, like the dudes are already like dominating the game, so
For sure.
you feel me?
No cap.
So that's definitely one of the things. That's why like I got a passion for like I got female artists who I produce for in the city and stuff, and I got some in the works right now, and I'm working on like a little project or something like that too, cause I feel like they just as good. They should get the same type of attention you know what I'm saying, that dudes can get too with producing, rapping and producing. There's some female producers too, so.
So,
yeah, for sure.
What is your favorite and what is your least favorite produced song you did for somebody?
Okay, for
Your opinion.
Okay, in my opinion, my favorite, of course, would be I ain't even gonna say Identity Theft. That'd be cheating, cause that's the obvious.
That's slide.
Yeah.
But I like that one. But I ain't gonna cap. Struggle Out the Trenches. That's probably like my favorite beat that I made, just cause like it's so soulful, and I ain't expected to like. A lot of people come up to me and like they be like no disrespect to them boys, like they snap. But a lot of people come up to me and they be like, man, that beat, like that's what really like caught my attention. Like them boys slid, but like your beat, that's what really. And I tell them like, nah, them boys snapping. They be like, no, that was, you know what I'm saying, your sound. And I just tell them like it all came together. But just like when people started telling me that, I had to like go back and listen for myself, and I'm like, man, that bit actually is hard.
Yeah. Some people listen to music different.
Yeah, everybody got a different.
Beat first before they
Nah, for sure, definitely.
And I say like my least favorite would probably be like one of my songs, like one of the first beats I produced. But if I had to pick somebody else I produced for, my least favorite would probably be it was this LA to Go track. I was just playing the keyboard the whole time. That's what he asked for. That's what he wanted, so I did it. But it was real plain. It's called Breathe Part 1. It's on one of his old albums.
Okay.
Mixtapes. But that's probably like one of my least favorite, only because I couldn't really show up like I wanted to. It was just he hit me up like, man, I just want you to play the keyboard the whole time,
simple.
and he snapped. I ain't gonna cap. Like he snapped, and I like the song, but like for me, I was just like,
You just felt like you could have did more.
man, I made that beat in 5 seconds. I ain't had no fun with it, but that'll probably be like my least favorite, just because, you know, no disrespect to the song, but just me like the way I be wanting to work, I really ain't get to get creative like I wanted to. So
For sure.
that's what I say.
Definitely.
For sure.
Yeah, I ain't bite there.
Yeah, so we got another game.
Yeah.
Okay, man.
So this game, I'm switching up a little different.
Well, I like this interview. This is good, bro.
I appreciate it,
For
son.
sure.
For
Yes,
sure.
sir.
That's what we're trying to bring, man. So if we hit y'all up and ask y'all to get on, man, we just bring good vibes.
Yeah, y'all
man.
gonna do.
For sure, definitely. So you only get 3 words to describe yourself. What are they?
Self-motivated, if that counts as one word.
Yeah.
Alright, self-motivated, talented, and caring. You feel me? Like, yeah, caring. I'd say yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
The other question is, this is a funny question. Have you ever had a crush on an animated character growing up?
Not animated, but like I had a crush on like Raven.
Yeah.
Like, you know, like shows like
Yeah,
that,
for
like
sure,
Zoe
for
from
sure.
Zoe 101. That.
Okay.
Not no cartoon characters, no animation. That's
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 some
next level.
pervert shit.
That's some next
I ain't gonna lie, that's some pervert shit. I ain't making these questions on all the reading. Don't get it twisted.
What's going on?
I'm telling you.
All right, this is like a good personal question.
Mhm.
What kind of things like really make you laugh? You know what I'm saying?
I ain't gonna cap. I like people cracking on people. That's that's a temper thing. Off
Yeah.
rip.
That's normal.
That's just legit. You know what I'm saying? That's probably one of the first things people in Tampa probably would like really like laugh and like crying about.
Yeah.
And then of course like later on in life, you know, like stand up comedies. I
Yeah.
like watching that. I like them Adam Sandler movies. Them be funny.
Yeah, me too.
What's them boys? 85 South Show.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
I
watch
like
that.
stuff like that.
Yeah, that should be funny as hell.
The last question I got for you is, where the fuck that bitch went? If life was a movie, what would you call it? Your movie.
Growing.
Grown.
That'd be my thing. Like when people be like, "Man, what you been up to?" I'd be like, "Man, I just been building. I just been growing, moving."
For sure.
To me, like the main 3 words I use, like growing, moving, and building. Cause like people can think like from the outside looking in, like, oh, he's straight, or like, oh, he done did this and that.
Yeah.
For anybody, like even like athletes or whatever, and like in my head, I just be thinking like, I got a long way to go.
Yeah,
like,
got a long
even
way to
you know what I'm
go.
saying. Even though it might look like it might look like that to the outsiders or whoever.
It might look sweet,
Man,
but it ain't. It ain't.
moving,
That
man.
shit just
It
get
ain't.
harder.
Yeah, definitely. You know what I'm saying?
Cause like you said earlier, you know what I'm saying, when you first started producing, it was coming in slow, but then that bitch started coming in. Now it's like, oh,
Yeah,
I gotta get to it. If I don't get to it, then I'm gonna fall off.
And see, like that's why I said, that's why I kind of like fell back from the rapping, because it was getting like that, like for real. And I'm just like, okay, I want to be able to like focus on these artists too, and like what they want, you know.
Sure.
So I put myself to the side for the sake of like just, you know, giving the artists what they want when they come to me.
Right.
And I just be
But
focused on
would
that.
you ever go back to like rapping?
People don't even believe me, but for right now, I'm saying no. But you never know. I ain't gonna say what never would happen, but right now I'm straight.
Yes.
They can have that. They can do what they do. You know,
Yeah.
this working for me. Like,
Right.
and then like I genuinely just don't really care to do it no more. Like, not really. You know, I be too busy with this. I don't even have time for rapping.
Yeah.
Definitely. Definitely. So before we wrap it up, man, the last question is for the people who would like to hear from, like, find more from you and shit like that. Like, I got a quick question before we get to the
Yes, sir.
actually. What's your starting prices on the beach?
I ain't gonna count. I usually like tell, like, you know what I'm saying, that like through DMs and stuff. But you know, I'll work with like, when it comes to like local artists, it ain't gonna be like, you know, with like a label. You know, the boys, the labels they paying like between like 1,000 and 20,000 like
sure,
per.
yeah.
But like when it come to like the local people, like I try to help out. I ask them like what their budget is. You know what I'm saying? I'll work from there.
Sure.
Or I keep it reasonable. Like, you know, I ain't.
You
I
ain't
tell.
got the number, but
You feel what I'm saying? I keep it reasonable.
Now for sure. Do you have do you have like any sites or links that they can like hear out your beats?
Yeah, I got a BeatStars or I got a YouTube. You know, a lot of that stuff. It got some of my beats. I don't put all my beats out there, but I keep. You know, I got a store too. So,
Sure.
you know, my BeatStars. You can just type in Youngin Chriso 813. Even on YouTube, you can type in Youngin Chriso Beats channel, Youngin Chriso. You'll see my beats. Yeah.
For sure.
Yes, sir.
You want to say anything for you know what I'm saying?
Really just like anybody that's doing something, like whether it's music, whatever the case, like whatever you do, just stay motivated. Like you ain't gotta sell your soul, you ain't gotta do all that. Just keep working, and you know, try different things. Like I said, like I did the keyboard videos for a minute just to see like, okay, by me doing this, will like somebody see me and it worked for me. So try different things. Like, you know, don't just stick to one thing, and if it ain't working, you know, you feel like it's over. Like, nah, try something different. Like, you know, with what you do.
Right.
It might not be that it don't work. It just you just might need to do something different. So
sure.
Stay motivated. Whoever, you know what I'm saying? There's a lot of entrepreneurship going on, like in the city, like especially like, man, people selling drinks, food trucks,
all types of shit.
you know, edibles, all type of stuff going on. Like it's a whole bunch
clothes,
of
water,
all
types
that
of shit, hair products, man, anything you think of.
Yeah, like, and the females killing it too. Like with entrepreneurship, like you got females, like you know, they got boutiques.
They doing their thing.
They doing their thing. Shout out to everybody.
Yeah.
Shout out to them for sure.
Yeah,
sure, definitely.
Yeah, so just keep going. Like don't stop. Don't give up. Like it can happen. Like, you know, I ain't never think I'd go platinum. You know, that's still something that don't really be registering in my head, but
that's big.
It is what it is.
So we want to appreciate
that's
you,
the
man.
thing. Anything can happen.
That's what I'm saying. Anything, man.
Yes, sir. We want to appreciate you for coming out.
Appreciate y'all for it, man.
For sure.
Appreciate you.
Keep grinding.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.